And so I just want to present to you the great Reverend Amos Brown.
Thank you very much, Ms. Jones. I am pleased to come back and to join with Ms. Evans in discussion, conversation on matters that may be of importance to you or to scratch you where you itch. And with all due respect, I must hasten to say, we've had laws and laws and laws. But those laws did nothing to stop in this nation the three evils. What are those evils? According to my teacher and friend, the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the three evils are, never forget this, racism, materialism, and militarism. Racism, materialism, and militarism. That's to send my friends and evils of this nation that must be exercised from the body politic of this country. Or if we don't, you see where I'll end up in a minute. Those of us who are darker hued will forever be on this pipeline to prison. How so, Amos Brown? My major professor, the late Dr. Samuel D. Wood Proctor, who also was a friend of Dr. Martin Luther King, once said to us in class, evil is the absence of the good. Evil is the absence of the good. Now, a certain president some years ago had the notion that the axis of the ground zero of evil was to be found over there in the Middle East, coming from somebody who happened to be a Muslim. But you fall for that garbage. It is evil to not provide quality education for all children. To be ignorant is not a good thing. Someone said, ignorance is blissful, not necessarily so. Evil and ignorance are dangerous. Adolf Hitler was created because people were ignorant of the Third Reich and what this man was doing to Eastern Europe, when he made everybody else from afar the enemy, and suggested that that enemy was embodied in the Jews. And you have the same thing going on here this afternoon, or evening. In 2018, number 54 over there at 16 800 Avenue in Washington, D.C. Been on this kick of lying about people should be kept out of this country because they're Muslims. Because they're black. You heard him say it the other day. He said, why can't we get some people from Norway to immigrate here and not from that shithole, and a preacher can cuss sometimes, some holy cussing. Not from that shithole in Africa and Haiti. And if Mr. Trump were not so ill-informed and ignorant, he would have known that per capita people from Nigeria, West Africa, who immigrate to this country have more education than Americans do. Master's degrees, doctorates. But yet that man who's a perpetrator of evil and ignorance would whoop poor whites up into a frenzy, making them think that the enemy is from Africa or from Saudi Arabia. It is evil for you not to have health care. It's not a good thing for somebody else like Dick Cheney, rascal still living around here on borrowed time. But we've been tickling his heart. He's been regulated and helped every day because why? He has maximum, optimum, perfect health care. Somebody else who's black, brown, yellow, you can't get health care. It is evil for you not to have a job. Look at San Francisco. I don't have to talk about New York. I don't have to talk about Chicago or Philadelphia. I could do that. But the old San Francisco, the so-called city of St. Francis. What is the median income for black folks? People of darker hue look like me and you. $29,000. A million mile, $29,000 a year. And for whites, it's a 101,000. That's the reason why it's good not to be ignorant and to read. I got the facts. Shame on San Francisco. Look and see who's putting down the pipes to rebuild the infrastructure. It's not black folks. You'll see a black every now and then holding up a sign to stop traffic. But who's handling the big equipment? Not us. It is evil to steal. When I was in Jackson, Mississippi, my mom always told me, Amos, when I left home, behave. Don't take anything from anybody that doesn't belong to you, and don't ask for anything. Let folks offer something to you. But in San Francisco, many of you have been tempted to steal because you couldn't get a job. Though you shouldn't have done it, but you were trying to survive. I could go on and cite other evils. But the one that I want to end with on and hear the question from you comes out of a book. Somebody said the best way to keep us from knowing anything is to put it in a book. Because we don't read. We let people in the evening news who are engaged in nothing but entertainment and infotainment. They don't want you to know the truth. But you got to get truth for yourself. from books where it is documented, factualized. But here's a book that came out before you all were born, possibly, by Andrew Delbanco, great sociologist up there at Columbia University. This book, you see it there, The Death of Satan, with the subtitle, How Americans Have Lost the Sense of Evil. I want to explain to you why Donald Trump and his ministers are acting such a fool over immigration and keeping these, so he claims, Mexican rapists. Gang numbers. Out of America. It ain't got to do nothing with rape, neither gang. Hear me, everybody. I want you to wake up. Don't you go to sleep on me now. So here's the truth. On page 168, Delbanco directs us to the point of documenting the fact. He says this: in 1891, my brother, wake up over there, you're gonna hear something. In 1891, a sociologist named Edward Ross coined the term race suicide to describe what? The plight of the besieged Anglo-Saxon, whose birth rate was falling because of late marriages, a culture of sexual control, and the beginnings of modern contraceptive. Below whom? Those of the sweaty Negroes and aliens who engaged, it seemed, in incessant copulation, meaning having sex and making babies. So what did America do? In 1884, at the Democratic National Convention, that's all right, brother. You know what was in the plan? That every white woman better have at least 4 babies to outnumber the black, brown, and yellow race. It gets good. Won't you stop there? A man who sat in the high office of president of this nation named Theodore Roosevelt, the supposed naturalist, the man who was concerned about the environment. The rascal was concerned about something else. And I quote it. Delbanco has it here. Theodore Roosevelt summed up the varieties of xenophobic resentment with an article entitled True Americanism, in which she borrowed Ross's phrase, the man from 1891, about the coming suicide of the Aryan race, and declared it, listen to this, the duty of everyone of Native American descent to bring forth at least 4 children. What is it about? All this fuss that's going on, and why they are locking you up, why they are profiling you, they are playing a numbers game. If they were concerned about the sanctity of life, if they were really concerned about aborting and stopping a life, why would they be supporting capital punishment? The prophet Jesus of Nazareth, who we claim we follow, said, don't fight fire with fire. Don't take an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. They're being fraudulent and crooked and evil. If they were concerned about the reverence of life, why do we support a war with the drop of a hat? Why do we support Afghanistan? People hadn't done nothing to us. Why do we support Vietnam? They hadn't done nothing to us. It goes back to what my teacher Martin Luther King said, the evils of America are materialism, racism, and militarism. So my brothers, if you wanted to really deal with this system, you better get up and read and think for yourself. Because if you can't think for yourself, somebody else will do your thinking for you. And whoever does your thinking for you will always be your master and you their slave. But a free, analytical, critical thinker knows how to, first of all, get up off of your dust and vote in every election. Do you know in the state of California there are 500,000 black folks who are eligible to vote, not even registered to vote? And you got to stop this nonsense about my one vote doesn't count. Every vote counts. If you don't believe it, ask those black sisters down there in Alabama. Moore thought he was on his way to get into the U.S. Senate. A man who's on the side of the evil of Sessions and Trump. But those sisters got up, they went crazy, and turned out to vote, and didn't sit back and make an excuse. And now Moore is not in the U.S. Senate, but Jones won. If you want a jury of your peers, stop bellyaching and whining. Get up and vote in every election. Why? Because jurors are chosen from the voting list. And when you're not on that voting list, as a black or brown person, you don't have peers who look like you. And you have folks who've been in this numbers game since 1891, in which they told every white woman to have 4 babies to outnumber those black and brown folks. So am I saying as a gospel preacher that you would turn around and do to others what they've done to us? No. Don't become that which you hate. If you don't want nobody lying on you, don't lie to anybody else. If you don't want anybody denying a job to you, don't deny another person a job. If you don't want anybody messing with your woman, don't mess with someone else's woman. Do unto others as you what? Come on, let me hear you. Do unto others what? Do unto others what? As you would have them do unto you. And that dictum is in every religion around the world. Whether it's Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, in the Upanishads, whether it's in the chant of the Rig Veda in India, the same thing says we would have a better world. There wouldn't be all of this disproportionate locking up of people who are poor and then marginalized. You would do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So you belong in the hood. Jesus came from the hood. Nazareth was a poor community. Somebody said one day, can any good thing can't come out of Nazareth? Don't you ever let anybody tell you that nothing good can come out of you. London Breed has demonstrated that. Little girl wasn't raised by her biological mother. raised by her grandmother when she went to Galileo High School and got her lessons while others were bopping and bebopping. London Breed stayed around a lady named Luann McGriff, who was advisor of the NAACP Youth Council. She's a member of Third Baptist Church. She went on to UC Davis, got a bachelor's degree in political science, and from there she went on to the University of San Francisco, one of the greatest Jesuit schools in America, of the world possible, and took a degree in public policy and administration. And now that little girl, London Breed, out of the projects, who had something on the inside. And though they even back in January tried to plot against her to keep her from being mayor, but her setback became a setup. And she on tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, and I will stand up there and give the prayer and celebrate with everybody else. Where in this town, even 3.9% of a black population didn't prevent London Breed from making friends of all races, to the end that she will be sworn in as the 45th man of the city, yeah, that's under the plaza of San Francisco. The poet put it this way: they drew a circle to shut me out, a heretic, a rebel, a thing to flaunt. But love and I had the wit to win. We took a circle and took them in. And brothers, the day is coming that you're going to get your freedom. No lie can live forever. But when you get that freedom, if you're going to deal with evil, you better read for yourself. If you're going to deal with evil, you better get up and vote for yourself. If you deal with evil, you let the model and the role model of London Breed, that sister, be yours, and you come on all right. You will make it in spite of what has happened to you. You will make it in spite of daddy not being in the house. You can make it in spite of the teacher sometimes telling you that you couldn't do anything and you weren't going to be anything. You ought to make it out of a lie and say, I am somebody, and I'm God's child. And no man or woman can hinder me. And when you do that, and you heed what I'm saying, the day will come when all of us will be able to antiphonally say, I'm black and I'm proud. I'm brown and I'm sound. I'm yellow and I'm mellow. I'm red but I ain't dead. I'm white but I'm all right. I'm a woman but I'm wise. I'm gay but I'm godly. I'm straight but I'm sensitive. I am an immigrant, but I'm industrious. That's what you can do when you know where evil comes from and get ready to exercise this nation from the sickness of racism, materialism, and militarism. God bless you.